So yeah, welcome now here. So can you guess my age, bro? So you seems like 29, I think. So to me, it seems 29. Oh, you're just 18. Oh, sorry about that. I guess as much maybe the 29 comes in. Maybe I'm just seeing what is it here. But okay, Mr. Hackens, so now I can hear. Okay, cool. So we just had to start it over and bring it back forward, I guess. So, okay, so Mr. Aryan said that he's 18, and I said 29. Well, what made me say that? I think the picture made me say that. I just looked at the picture from far, and I'm just saying I think you look like 21. Sorry, 29. So can you put on your first? I'm sure. So we just left from home though. So I leave from home and I guess I'm on the outside. I just came here to say a quick shout out because like I have an hour here and then I'll be over to TikTok. So if persons want to support me over there, they can be over to TikTok because I'm gonna be there for some time. But for here, I have a short space here. Also, you don't have TikTok, and I was looking for a moderator for TikTok. Shucks. So Hakan says that he doesn't have TikTok in his country. You don't have it in the country, or you're not allowed to use it. Oh, your country doesn't allow it. I know it's banned from certain countries. Still not know what's the reason, but not sure. All the hardship she went through. Me say me grow up, me never was a star. Poverty war, my lifelong scar. Kicks, way to far. This can never be shy. So, baby, can speak. So, education, me never bother. But me war. So, I work and I talk about how. So, bro, literally, you remember my name, bro. Yeah, man. Something I learned to forget. Anytime I learn something, I have to keep it in my head, you know. Always remember a person's name whenever they enter back into the life. You know, I just want to show the person that there is great consideration here for everybody that touched you this life. So I'll make sure I try my best to remember everyone's name. So I call them there and make them feel, you know, fully appreciated. all the time. So can I? Yeah, Hakan. Come on, Hakan. Why would you want to ban him for 10 seconds? Hmm, I'm just laughing. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure what he's gonna say about that. Hmm. Okay, I saw you did. So let's see how he's gonna take it. Let's see. I'm a Grenada. Chimka. So yeah, be back, man. Hakan, bro. Which country are you from? So the boss really want to ban someone. So, Arian, what country you from again? I forgot that part. Ooh, so you're from Korea. Right. I think he said China is closer to the place that he lives. It's gonna take him an hour's ride to get there. So I'm trying to remember the time. Okay, Hakan is really enjoying his time today. So Hakan has he got through with Hazel? I guess I may not be long enough to see if Hazel is gonna join you, but I'm not sure if she does. Okay, Dixon said I'm back. What's up, bro? How is it going? Okay, man, I wish you to like it or not. We send it up. So, philosophy stop it. How to like rock it. Go and chat down. Just like spark it. Oh, I'm Indian, bro. Oh, cool. You're Indian. Sorry about that. See, alright. Okay, thank you, Mr. Dixon, for like that. It's cool. So big up yourself. So you all find me back on TikTok just now. And for who has TikTok, in the space of maybe, let's see how much more minutes. Glad of this 15 minutes here again, but I can extend that to a little more time. Let's see. Yeah, happen. So, ballerina, cappuccino, cappuccino, cashmere. So, I'm not even sure what you were talking about, but I guess is it you all have it going. Burnout. So, mate, B-Mitch, what's up, bro? So, what's up, Spice, man? Say me cool, man. So, Spice is not a place safe, fully Grenadian. So, welcome in here, man. Big up yourself, feel free on this live. And also be a part of the comment section anytime, man. So, Dixon said, see ya. Okay, Dixon, see me, see ya. Moving out again, but it's cool. See my mix me back there at TikTok. You know what time and oh no. So how Green's feeling right now? I can't wait to get back. So the Greens is feeling real proper. You know, nice weather on the outside. Very nice and sunny there. Also, I think you may be coming back for the carnival season, so I guess as much you're coming back for the right time. If you're coming back within um, July to August, it's going to be the real deal of the season there, where everyone is going to be able to start jumping the mass, you know. So bless man, I don't know about those tickets. Oh, cool, the tickets prices. So what country you from there, Mr. Mitch? Madness, that's true. So the ticket prices is going really crazy because I think I have to make a run for the season there too. And the prices are crazy tight. But I think I will get through. And also when it comes closer to those things like this, it is bro really, really, really tough. Especially when it comes to that part there of ticket to come to Grenada. See, I'm from US, but I'm first. Oh, you from St. David's? Oh, cool. Ah, come on, man. So we got a St. David's man in the area here. Cool, cool. So big up yourself, man. So the Grenada place is pretty wonderful. And I guess as much you're coming back to play some of the St. David's mass, I guess, which is, well, they say Grenada mass, the best mass. People has loved that mass. So you won't miss it, I guess. Sometime at the last moment you get the job and yeah man. So the job and the Monday night mass. A lot of persons come back to Grenada just for that. You know, I know persons who have just traveled just to come and play the mass. They are just missing that spice mass, you know. So I guess as much you're looking at the prices of your tickets to make sure that you come here and get a get a ticket's worth, you know. And I will agree with you there too. So who's the woman in the background? Oh, the woman in the background, she's my sis. It's my sister. What happened? So you, it seems like you like this one. If not, then probably around Christmas. Okay, cool. So not no problem there at all. Yeah, I agree with that. If you don't get to jump the Juve, then you're gonna come and get the cakes, the Christmas cake and the sorrel and ginger beer and not the nice stuff there what we has to offer at Grenada. So stay tuned, I guess. Well, you know the life already, so it's not a new life there, I would say, when it comes to that part. Say nothing new, but it does be really cool. So if I will still try to get videos of the mass bands and all of that, you know, because for persons who may not or cannot come to Grenada, I will try to make sure I am going live all the time too. so persons can just view it um, live there and see the Grenada job stuff and all of that, and have an idea of what it is like in Grenada. So I will leap over cake to get a good lambi roti right now. Ah, so you're missing a roti, a lambi roti. Wow. Okay, okay, okay. Seems like when you're here, you really enjoy it, man. I guess as much that is how it is. And maybe most of the foods that is being produced here, you may not get them rampant when you go to other countries, because like even if you get them, sometimes they don't give you the Caribbean taste. So I'm not sure about that, but maybe they don't give you the real Caribbean taste that you may want. So I'm seeing it like that because of how it's been going. So, and oh, bro, her sister, and she say I like her, but your sister is my sister. Okay, bro. Okay, I understand. And are my comments visible? Yes, your comments are visible. I was just trying to mix up with Mr. Mitch. Finish up with the Grenada life, you know. He was talking about a nice lambi roti he missed at Grenada and the little jobs free that be there. So as I said, no comments visible. Yeah, your comments are visible there. So Mr. Mitch there, I guess as much as he said when you come for the Christmas, if possibility, like God's grace, everything's go great and life is there and everything is proper. Not much for the cake, but I guess as much he said, there gonna be some of that lambi roti you're coming to get there. Also, I think the best thing I've ever eaten in Grenada is a beef roti. I don't eat the shell foods like that, but the beef roti, I'm telling you, that was the craziest thing I ever ate. And when I said crazy, I'm not saying that it's bad, like bad. It's proper. So I eat that beef roti and whoa. So you in Grenville? So now I just stay home. We're not in Grenville, but I live at least 20 minutes away from Grenville if I'm using vehicle. At least half an hour walk to get there. So, and the best roti I ate from the beef was in Grenville. I think I eat that upstairs on Tony's. I'm telling you, for an old business place that has been there for a long time, I think the person said they needed a little bit of cool, what's it called? Okay, cool. So, Mr. Key, yes, we have to collab. So you got the cameras. That's fine. That's wonderful. And we're gonna do the collaboration. That's gonna be perfect. So I think you has my WhatsApp, so you can give me a shout out there, and we can take it from there. But as I was telling them, the key as just joining, Mr. Mitch there, Grenadian, so we can create a series visiting the sites. That's wonderful, very wonderful. So that would be nice. And as you said that, coming to that place there, I think meeting up with Mr. Taki is serious. I think he will raise a channel. Yeah, he's really serious there on that. So I guess much whenever someone helps me, I will help someone else and I'll help other persons. That's how I go. Like I don't just accept a help from someone and you know don't pay it forward. And also I guess as much Key is gonna benefit from that because I'm not gonna just raise my channel and take off and just head off out. I would want to do some sort of compensation in the sense of maybe like drop some finance back there for him, and it's like an investment kind of stuff. So that wouldn't be bad at all. So yeah, Key Demo was just talking to Mr. What's his name again? Mitch, St. David's man there, and he was saying that he enjoyed the roti, but I was just explaining the best roti that I ever ate in Grenada was had I stayed in Grenada. Anthony's. Like I was just sampling different places. You get you're a gentle lad. Yeah, man, send me a gentle lad. That is, I guess, much that is it. So eating the best roti. Like I thought beef was pork at the time. 7 day, and we don't use shell foods. We don't use. The partner told me we would have eaten beef roti, and I said it is pork. And then when I caught what I said, we had a great laugh about it. So how it actually started is like I were moving about. We were sampling different places, eating foods. Like I were working with one of my boss man, and you know, from there, anytime we get our monthly salaries, we may choose somewhere and we may just go eat some different restaurants. Try all the different restaurants in Grenville. And I'm telling you, for a fact, we have ate upstairs the box shop, which is like the number one place, and us number one food place in Grenville that you sure and getting food any day that you enter there. There is other new places that comes like Island Vibes and other places there. But that place there, we had sampled. We were eating in Ondals for quite some time, a lot of time. The food was great. After a while, I just get too accustomed with the food, and I just think that maybe the food is not tasting the way that I used to taste it before because I been eating it a lot of times. So then we decided to move to different places until I end up in Anthony's. And when we reached there, I was too hungry at the time when I reached there. I was really hungry, so my belly was like, so I couldn't stop. Like I couldn't say no that I don't want to eat. And when I think about where I could eat again, and I think about a walk, I said, I think it's too long of a walk, so I'm just gonna have the roti. So they said that there was chicken, there was beef, and there was. I said I want to try something new, you know. So I'll try the beef roti, bro. Huh? That was the best thing I ever did. I'm telling you. After I ate the roti, I asked for the chef. It's like hands down, that was one of the best roti I ever tasted in Grenville. And I'm telling you, after I ate that, I just had to buy another one. I went to buy another one time, and it was like I think how much I paid? $8. I paid $8 for the roti, and after a while, I started getting comfortable, and then I just decided I'm gonna order two roti. I'm gonna order one, eat it, and have my other one come on the way. And I'm telling you, for the short time I were there with that friend, we really sprayed the place. I'm telling you, I have eaten at least all restaurants that is in Grenville, taste the food and the quality of food. So like I can tell someone if they just come to Grenville and you need some good food or you just need something appetizing, you need something incredible to eat. Where could you go to eat that? If you're in Grenville, St. George's, I'm gonna get down there. The best thing I've tasted in St. George's were a young friend that I met when I came out from a workshop um, in the stadium. He was doing some doubles. So he was doing, wow, I made my name there again. He was doing some doubles. And in St. George's area, you're going to find all this stuff. So, right to the bus terminal part of St. George's, of the heart of St. George's, he had a little shack there, a little boat stuff there, and he was doing the Trinidad doubles. So, Grenada don't do doubles. We cannot make doubles the way Trini make it. That's their home dish. They're good at that. Doubles, roti, and all the little pularis and stuff like that. They're just handsome there. So we saw the guy there and we said that we were gonna support him because we saw the double stuff. My friend said, "Wow, doubles!" I was like, "I need to try that." Whoa! I'm telling you, there it was like I think $3 for a little portion, and the portion were I think we got I think three to four little doubles there, and also we got some of the china separated. People, I'm telling you, I had to eat at least. I think I ate a lot of doubles there. I cannot even remember how much I ate, but I would just continue paying. and just continue eating, continue paying, just continue eating. Wow, I made my name. And when I came back from the countryside, I went back to another meeting. Well, it was more planning with the government institutes and all of that. So I went back. This time it was me alone, and I had to go. So I were doing voluntary service for the country, um, planning meetings and stuff. So I went back there. After the meeting was finished, then I head out to go to St. George's to get my bus to go home. And I said I'll try back to see if I see the guy there selling the doubles, but I'm not sure what took place. I don't know what happened, but he he weren't there. Someone said that he had moved to a different place, and I didn't know which part exactly, so I didn't bother try to run look for it. But I'm telling you, what I can give for the description of the person, it was a short Indian guy, red skin. He looks like he were in his well, 18, 19 there. So maybe he can be like maybe in his 21, 23, under 23 years, I can say, maybe around that age range. And if wherever he moves to, he actually is in the town there, St. George's, and you've seen any Indian red guy that has a Saudi accent, and the Saudi accent is gonna be like, I told she to come here, and I tell he to go there. What else do they say in Saudi? But they don't use tell her. They will use tell she, tell he. That's how they talk. So that was hands down some really good times I had in Grenada. I'm telling you, in my own place there, I haven't had much experience of meeting good dishes and stuff like that. But we have eaten a lot of places around Grenada. Like we do a lot of moving around, moving out, and so on. But I haven't started content creation when I were doing those stuff. If I had the knowledge at the time, I would have been. You all would have seen the different places I've eaten and all of that. But it's not too late. I'm getting back at that, so I'm gonna go to restaurants, do vlogs, go to the heart of Grenville, show you all Grenville. I'll try to do it live, via live, so it will be easier instead of doing video form, so persons can, you know, be part of the comment section and see what they think about what I'm having, what's it like, what's the place like, all the different type of stuff like that. So I would say like it was a real good enjoyment, and for the short little space of things that I sampled in Grenada, this is the two places I can really like step out and say anywhere I see this person's, I'll support. Seriously, anywhere I see this person selling the double man, and also if I get back to Anthony's at Grenville, I think they said that they were trying to do some renovation on the place because it was, far as my knowledge has gone, it were a place that were there from a very long time, ancient place, legendary place. So the last time I ate there, I asked the owner, and she said it were over 35 years, and I think I haven't eaten there for 4 years, which should be 37 to 38 years now. And it's really good, really good. So do you work with the tourism group in Grenada? I haven't done any big set of work with tourism in Grenada, but I have worked with the agriculture department, development, and I can say constituental. I haven't done any big set with tourism, but now I'm looking to head into the tourism. I'm looking to do some investment into the tourism very heavily. So starting that channel will bring that out a lot. So are you in your 20s or 30s, bro? Say I'm just 25. So I took from 21 year, started my first business, and I head up to 25 years, and right now I have a good bit of things that I own. Nothing to boast about. That's why I don't put money as too much of value in anyone's life. but rather having good respect and kindness and all of that is more important. So I have some really quite experience. Tourism fits you perfectly. Wow. Okay, Keith. Thank you for that, man. So, Mr. Mitch, what do you think about that? Hacken, what's it? What do you all say about that? Do you think tourism is my kind of life? Tourism. I think so. I think so. I have a good hospitality when it comes to dealing with persons and all of that. I think I have got it. I've gotten some perfect schools when persons were visiting for church functions all over the countries. They could have related to me, and they was really happy relating to me, knowing that I have done the transaction very smoothly. So they were just happy for that. So, as you said, Mr. Key, tourism is a good thing. I think Mitch said awesome. So, I believe I'll have to do my investments in tourism because I think that is what I want to head in. That is my whole focus right now. Heading into some tourism and, you know, making tourists feel safe, telling them the raw truth of Grenada, not hiding any stuff. Um, Persons may not say everything as it is because they may try to shade the country, but what I'm saying, if you're coming to visit, you're spending your money, you're coming from a different country, and you need a good update on Grenada. So we gotta keep the island and build it up ourselves. They're selling up everything. Tourism is cool, but you gotta maintain ownership, and that is true. And I wouldn't lie to anyone. That is going on in Grenada. As I said, from I think me and Key had a nice talk yesterday. Don't want to end up like some other places. That's true. It seems like just now they're gonna sell the whole of Grenada. uh, like we're selling everything for foreign investors, and we're not keeping anything for ourselves, which is really true, Mr. Mitch. And what I say will at least kill the country because at a certain time, every place is going to be privated, I believe, just now, soon in the future. And there are going to be certain places that Grenadians are not going to be able to go, which is in your own country. That is going to be really trash. I understand that when it comes to the foreigners, it is cool to have places for the foreigners and that they have this. Just like the hotels, the foreigners got their hotels, so they have a comfort place that they can be. But different places in Grenada right now, there is places that they may not accept Grenadian persons just like that. So like different places, and if it is sold like that and the persons have full authority, then they can say it's a trespassed area, and that's not going to be nice. And it's not really nice for Grenadians to go in certain places and not feel welcome when you're on island. I think it should be fully welcome when you're on island because like the citizens should have at least an equal rights together with the foreigners. Even if there is laws in place to state that yes, the citizens are not allowed to do um, to go over to the tourist section, or simple things like keeping the boundary that the tourists should enjoy themselves when they come to Grenada, and not Grenada override the fun of whatever it has there. So it is cool, it is nice, it's a cool place, it's a nice place. But then I think, as you said there, bro, that needs to be done when it comes to keeping back our natural heritages, because like ever since I heard, it's just things are just selling, places are selling. Today you see a piece of land, tomorrow or next week you see a tractor start grading that. If you has the good person to ask what is going on, or someone that has solid information, you're gonna hear a foreign investor has just bought this place and they're gonna do that place. So I'm not sure if they're looking at the part of employment, that when the foreigners invest here, they're going to employ some of the Grenadians persons. Yes, truly it's going to help employment, but at least I don't think it's wise to sell out all our areas like this, because when our country starts developing, how would we be able to have lands, have places for our future generation to build houses and build up this place? So that's my whole take on doing content creation. Like there is a lot of things I see that a country at least needs some help in, and and doing content creation, getting bigger, being able to make a difference, I guess, being here. I hope it does a lot for our country, trial and state, and all of that. So I'm not sure. I don't want to say too much, but at least like I just want to make sure that how we have the St. George's area, we can have the Grenville area a little similar like that, you know? Because Grenville is like, bro, if you see Grenville right now, it's like, it's a ghost place right now. It's a ghost place right now because like, um, you can go Grenville right now because it's school time. Yeah, so political correct. I think I've been there, sit on some decision making and planning, so I have an idea of how things work in Grenada. And even if the government change, I know what to expect because I have been there, experienced some of them, and I have a knowledge. So I think Grenville area should be nicely developed because it's like the town of St. Andrews. So it is. I'm not saying it's not a good place. I'm not saying it's a bad place, but I think they should have more activities there. Like not much big activities, but at least activities that's gonna generate enough revenue. So from their own gain and not for the good of the island. That's true. Everybody just will be a prime minister, I guess, as much to get themselves up off the ground, and whenever that place is off, they're not gonna look back to see what effect he has on the country. But they're just gonna come through, do what it has to do, and I guess. And I wish it could be like this, as you said. I wish it could be like that, where they could more care. I think what I heard from Maurice Bishop, that he was more of the people guy and all of that. Grenada versus Dominica, which do you like better? Well, I will have to say I think I'll be traveling to Dominica for church events this year. I think June, July, somewhere around there. So when I'm back from Dominica, I'll do some videos also. Um, I'll give a I'll give a quite overview. I think I heard some person say that Dominica is more of a, I wouldn't say less populated, but they said that it's sparse. The people there are sparse. So maybe Dominica can be, based on what I heard, I can say Dominica and the Grenville town can be in the same bracket. It's not much of an activity going on there. But in the Grandlands area, St. George's, that's where the real lime is. That's where everything takes place. That's where all businesses is passing. If you want to open a business, you want to start doing any business, I would say do it at Grandlands or St. George's area. It's gonna be expensive to get a land down there and do your stuff, but as long as you're in true with that, you will make back the money that you have just invested, for sure. As long as your stuff tastes very good, that's what Grenada love. If anyone is passing through life and want to invest in Grenada, like want to come here and do business, rent a place to do business, whatever the case may be, just ensure that you have top of the line taste, um, and you're in business, just like that. Hey, I'm out, bro. Have a good day. I'm a link with you. Okay, cool, bro. So, Mr. Mitch, yeah, man, keep yourself out there. Peace up and stay safe, man. We're looking to see you again on another live stream that we're gonna be having, I guess, tomorrow. So, big up yourself. Stay safe out there, and we're hoping to link again. No problem. Take your time. So, we are safe. Hmm, 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 hmm. Yeah, man, big up. Say strength, unity, and prosperity all the way. So take your time, Mr. Mitch. May God bless you and have a blessed day, man. Keep it going. Wonderful. So far we are here still. Persons can feel free to ask questions. If you're new, you want to subscribe to the channel, it's cool. Do not let me make you. Do not let me force a subscription on anyone. I wouldn't want to force subscription on anyone. I think it's best that when persons feel free with the content, that they subscribe whenever they feel ready. So should have been on TikTok in the next 15 minutes. So I'll stay up here to tell you 3:30, and it's 3:15 now. So I'm gonna spend the last 15 minutes here, and then afterwards I can head over to TikTok, I guess. And I do got some important stuff to get under control there. I must have gone there, but I can be on YouTube live still. I can come back live, so I can just YouTube live on my next phone, and I can just TikTok on my other phone. So we say time and that. So you all pass through other persons, newer persons pass through. Feel free to always be a part of here. It is cool. Don't be shy, as I said. I'm not a person that's gonna eat persons. So feel free. You pass through. You like what is going on here. You can leave a comment. You can leave your name. You can say hi. If you don't want to talk much, you can just say hi, and I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna make sure I welcome you here in the best way possible. Whether it be a shout out, whether it be call your name, howsoever you want to have it there. So it's gonna be cool. So the boss said that he has got to the 8K cameras, and so we're gonna take this to the next level. Below that, I think I'll have to get my editor um, and see if he's really into the goal, so we can do some real good filming, shootings, videos on extras. Okay, so think my girl so that she's gonna take a little sleep there soon, and then I'll meet up with my partners and them there. So persons feel free, just stay there, jump in, say hi if you wanna ask a question, if you wanna start a topic, it's cool. I got a 15 minutes here still, and I wanna bring it down by interacting with the persons that is on the stream. And if you're new, he hasn't said anything as yet, you can jump by, say your name, say hi, be a part of the thing. No, never be scared. Any live that you see me on, feel free to come in the comment section, make yourself at home all the time, at home. So it's never a dull moment when I'm on a live stream, because I would love to talk with the person that is supporting. And as I said, sooner or later, all the supporters that I have there, I would want to visit them individually, meet up, we chat, we talk, we hang out together, we shoot videos together, and we just build a place. And whatever I can do to help, I do in any small area possible. So I think I ended this live on this live. Was to do something when I just can't remember. So Grenada first 24/7 live director. That is true. That is true. So persons, as Key says, you're gonna find me in the morning. You're gonna find me in the afternoon on YouTube lives. Bringing that out there for Grenada. I would just love to make persons know how safe that island is. Not 100%. We're not the best island in the whole world, but it's the best place to live. I'm saying that without doubt. It's the best place to live. We don't have much of a bad set of situations going here. you know, it's not that bad. Like neighboring islands. I only say neighboring islands to making persons be confused, because I don't want to call names. You know, so I don't want to make other persons feel other countries has bad experiences, because I don't know. So I would say, for what we heard of neighboring islands, Grenada is a lot nicer here. So you have a lot of great ideas. Very true. A very inspired person. And also, like, being different places gives me a lot of exposure. You know, being on a lot of panels and radio stations and all of that. It gives me a lot of I got a lot of experience meeting different persons, and when I meet persons, I don't just stay there and sit or just enter into offices and be able to say I was there. No, I ask a lot of questions. I find out a lot of stuff. I want to know stuff. So anywhere I go and I meet persons that has good qualifications in different areas, I will question them. I'll ask questions. I will try to learn something. I'll try to get something. So sooner or later, it can be to help someone else in the future who I may not know or whom I may not met, and it's gonna help them. And I guess as much wherever I may be there for a reason to at least share some good ideas about the place or about a particular village or particular place to eat or drink or places to shop and all of that. So I will do that, and it's gonna be great. It's because I want to make sure that everyone has, as we say in Grenada, you want to know what you're buying. When you go to somewhere and you're spending your money, you want to make sure that you feel the spend of your money. So that is why I want to bring the content to Grenada creation and doing content creation from Grenada because I want persons to know that if you're buying a ticket and they want to come to Grenada, that you feel like this is the place that you want to be. So it's not that, yes, you've done researches on the internet and you haven't got a real open, I can say, a real talk or a real vibe of the country and from a person perspective themselves who's been citizens and living there for a long time could state that yes, I have been living in the country for over 20 something, 30 something years. I've been here, I know what takes place and I can share it. So when you're buying your ticket from anywhere in the world and you want to come to Grenada, whether you want to enjoy the carnival season, whether you want to come for the Christmas, whether you just want to come for a vacation, then you won't regret that vacation. You know exactly what you're coming and meet here. If it's not nice, it's not nice. So you will be Grenada number one content creator. And that is true. That's my whole aim here. You know, I have been saying I want to be the biggest content creator for Grenada. I want to help invest in Grenada. I want to help develop this place anywhere that I could. I don't have to be the prime minister to do that, but I can at least help in donations to help, you know, bring in the things that I think will help this place and also give other persons jobs and all of that. Because I know the frustration here whenever it comes to leaving school and looking for a dream job and cannot land it. And you know, it's not nice, I guess, as much to have all your studies, all your qualifications, and you cannot get a good job to at least enjoy the hard work of your studies and all of that. So I have looked into it. It had affected me also, but I find a way to get rid of it. And since I've done that, I believe that it could fix. So then I decided that content creation, I will do it in a way to get so big that I will make a difference here. That's my whole plan there for the state here. So that's it there. And I guess, as you said, the biggest content creator. I think I have a lot of exposure. I have a lot of persons. There's a lot of persons that know me here. I got a lot of links, hierarchies, as well as persons who is in general citizens. So getting around is not that hard for me. As long as I'm there, most persons already know me. And pulling off deals are not hard for me in Grenada. I've learned how to do it, so I have an idea of when I meet someone how I can relate and we can talk on good deals and we can, you know, break down stuffs and make it a win-win for everyone. So it's not like breaking people down, but it's just like if someone can afford it, I will try to talk my way in so that they can get a little discount. You know, everyone likes that. A little discount sometimes is cool. So, Mr. Key says you said you got the 8K cameras, and I think I may need to get my laptop. So I'll have to. I think my dad has a laptop. I'll have to ask him for it. So I can get it. I have to fix it up and I'll have to put my stuff there because I was looking to get a camera, but since you got with some cameras, I will have to fix the back of this laptop to get it posting for the video section and post some seriously nice content. I think I will have to call my. I have a good friend there that I think has a good, very nice. He hasn't finished the school, but yeah, missed the quarter one time. What's up, bro? But he has what it takes to do edited no scene. So you're back here again. If we film all of the beaches and waterfall and trails, then we can turn of them into short films. All of that can work. And the friend that I have there that does edits, he can does that for me. And the problem with me is that I don't got time to edit. And I have talked to him already about it. He told me anytime I'm ready. You know, I just don't love to see persons, especially young persons with good talents, and it's not being into use. So I'm gonna contact him. He can be the person to help me edit those videos. He loves that. He will do that for the whole day. He's cool on editing, so I let him do that part there, and I don't mind if I have to give him an extra money for it, just for the sake of getting that part done. So Grenada lifestyle, it is cool, and sometime later on I think I want to get back with another channel. I think I'm going to stop there with 4 channel for now. My last channel I'm going to be doing move around to Grenada, because I believe the youths has what it takes in Grenada to build themselves, but they just need a little push, you know. So I will be doing a video via reaching different persons, um, bigger persons or business persons, roadside people who is doing business, and asking them how could they make it in Grenada, asking them life stories where they can share life stories with the media, even to help Grenada. So this is going to be under Grenada vlog, to help the youths, even youths all over the world, to let them know that there is some sort of a strength somewhere, like don't just give up, because the youths give up a lot. And I'm not gonna say I don't see the reason why that they give up. I do see the reason why they give up, but like sometimes they need to hear someone experience to know that there is hope for them, you know. Because saying that is that I've been through a lot of programs also where youths had to be taking part in different programs to start building themselves, and that's where I started to build myself, and I saw a lot of potential from there, and from then I bring it out, and then I have seen where a lot of youths can struggle, and I would love to do that. Go around, find the different business places, the bigger business places, and also the newly business that has been started up, and the advice that they can share with the world, and ask persons or tell persons basically that okay, there is there is things that Grenadians can do, because when you speak to Grenadians, a lot of different persons, especially in a bar, you're gonna hear what they think. The older people, you're gonna hear what they think, that they think what they find the youth should do in Grenada. Like there is things that the bigger persons in business think that if there's a young guy doing a profession in this area or that area, this can be a stepping stone for Grenada and also for that young person, and they can build themselves from there. So I want to make sure I do something like that, and I hope that it's going to touch a lot of hearts, not only Grenada. I'm not going to go to the money side, but I will go to the reality side, where what is the biggest threat, what can affect a young person in building themselves, and how do you think it can be fixed if you had the chance as a ageable person to have a second life, what do you think you would have changed, or what do you think you have made mistakes with, that if you had a second chance in life, how you would have done it, what way you would have done it, and like little ideas, that because I believe that there is a lot of persons who are in business right now in Grenada that may have had some little point in times in their life where they have messed up, and they haven't seen it until they experience, and maybe they can share that experience with someone else. That, you can just drive straight ahead and don't go to the river there, because going to that river there is a waste of time. It's gonna waste your energy. It's gonna take away time. Continue moving on, and those other stuff like that. So I'll be doing that also, but I'll be focusing on this one here because the other one I have with myself, I'll be just doing videos when I move around with myself and put on there. But for the Grenada Lifestyle channel, I want to make sure, as I said, I want to make sure persons who's buying a ticket to come to Grenada knows exactly what they're coming here for, what they expect, and what are the fun activities, if there's cool places and all of that, and give them the bitter truth about Grenada.